These panels have been created by Shapecraft on the original Lister knobbly bucks, and Shapecraft did the original Lister panelling. You look at the gearbox, this is the first ever made in the world. We had Jaguar on the stand yesterday and they were raising their eyebrows that we'd actually done this. You can't buy these things, and this is absolutely a faithful reproduction right down to the second gear hole. So this has never ever been made before. It's a Moss gearbox that even has synchromesh on first. Inboard disc brakes with the limited slip diff. The chassis carefully TIG welded, crack tested and shot blasted, and then stove enameled to look absolutely wonderful, and just as it did back in 1957. Original XK 3.8 block, wide angle head, triple Webers, absolute racing D-type spec. And this is an engine that can cost anything up to 60,000, 70,000 pounds to build. The front suspension is interesting because Brian Lister originally used MGA parts, wishbones and trunnions, and of course they broke. So what Lister have done now, and what Brian Lister did originally, was just to toughen the whole thing up. So the wishbones share the design with the MGA, but they've been refabricated. The trunnions also share the design, but again, toughened up, recast, rebronzed, everything. You could rebuild this front suspension in a completely different way, but it would not have that all-important accuracy. And this is a faithful, an absolutely faithful turnkey replica. This section of headlight here is about 6 different pieces of aluminium, and it's all been rolled on the original Lister knobbly bucks. The factory still has those, and then beautifully hammered and welded together. And these welds here are, you just can't see them. I can't even feel them from underneath. And this is exactly how it was done in Cambridge all those years ago by Brian Lister's team. And I think that the really significant thing about this is it isn't just an accurate facsimile, but it's made the way the car was all those years ago. And there would be easier ways to do this, but it wouldn't be right. And the fact that they do it exactly the way it was done in 1957 is testament to the real sheer ambition and accuracy of this project. The Lister project is unique because I don't know of another car company, a racing car company, that has come back from the dead, so to speak, and still uses the same tools, the same factory, the same plans, the same body bucks, and some of the same staff. That's what's so unprecedented about this. And the fact that the new owners have got this almost evangelical obsession with detail, that they want to make this car absolutely as it was. And also unprecedented is that Brian Lister will occasionally, on whatever day, pop his head into the factory, walk round, nod, shake, say, yes, this needs to be changed, or it was that in that day, and that's unique as well. So as a journalist, I love this because it could get no more accurate and faithful as this. And all those Listers are going to be documented, and all the chassis numbers carefully tracked down. So this is one of the greatest racing cars in the world. To be able to walk in and buy one of these more or less off the showroom carpet in exactly the specification as it would be in 1957, you can even have it as a road car, interesting thought, is again unprecedented. So I'm really pleased that Lister is back in business with a bang. Here's to the next 60 years.